Hi guys, Creative Lori here. Welcome everyone. If you're new to my channel, I'm a home stager, so I'm on the road a lot and I like to pack my own lunches. And I'm also vegetarian, but I will eat fish about once a month or so. So I'm a pescatarian, if you will. And this is what I have for the week to make. And it's a bunch of veggies. I have 3 large eggplants, some broccoli, some cherry grape tomatoes, purple onions, a beet. I had 3 beets, but I gave the other 2 to my dad. I had 5 eggplants, but I gave the other 2 to my dad. I have just 2 stalks of celery, some mini bell peppers, onion, lemon, some more romaine lettuce. That one's looking a little sorry. I've already gotten into it, but I need to get more. Some more bell peppers back there. And then for my dairy, I have feta cheese, cottage cheese, some Mexican style shredded cheese. This will last me like a month. I don't really go through cheese a whole lot. Same with this feta. I've had, that's probably, I'm going to have to eat it quickly though, I think, the feta. The cottage cheese goes quickly. For me, I like to put it in my jalapenos. I got some tzatziki dip. I have some cage-free eggs and some brown rice, yellow corn tortillas, some pita. These were $1.49. Everything was basically 99 cents except for the eggs. Those were $2.99. This was $1.49. And the cheese was $1.99. And for the 5-pack of eggplants, that was $1.99. These were $1.29. They're my favorite beans. They're just a 16 variety. And they've got everything. I mean, every bean that I really like. So I'm going to get those going in my crock pot. These won't be ready till like tonight, late tonight, which is fine. I have some more rye bread that was $1.98 from Walmart, and some chickpea pasta shells, which I do love. Thank you to Lori, one of my subscribers who told me about them. I got this at Target, $2.99. And then I have some coconut oil to make for various things. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to chop everything, so I'm not going to make you guys watch me do that. But this larger eggplant I'm going to roast along with the beet and some of the garlic. And I'm going to slice and bake the other 2 eggplants along with the red onion, full red onion, and the little bit of cherry or grape tomatoes that I have left. So that'll go baking. This will get roasted. That'll get roasted. I might put this in my stir fry, but I might bake it along with the eggplant, and I can always do stir fry later. So I might need another onion, so I might grab another onion. This is just an onion from the week prior that I had used in my salads and sandwiches. I'll be making like a little cold condiment salad with the bell peppers, celery, onions, and a little lemon. And I'll probably throw in feta at the end. But this will be good as far as like when I want to make some pitas. I can put an egg in there if I want to. I love tacos, so I just stuff them with a ton of veggies and a little bit of cheese. And then I can always make sandwiches. Sandwiches are great for me on the road, and so are pitas, because I can hold them and wrap them up and keep them fresh. The beans, I can take a thermos to go, so I can have that for really hearty lunch along with like half a sandwich. And the pasta will probably be for like the evening. There's not very much left, so I like to mix it with beans or some fresh veggies, just depending. The eggs, I like to have at least 1 egg in the morning. That way if I want another egg for the evening, I can have salad. So you guys get the idea. I'm not sure how much all of this I'll be able to show you already made, but I'll show you the steps of making it. So I'm going to put my oven to 400 to start roasting the beet and the eggplant, and I'm going to put all the dairy away and start to get chopping. Okay guys, one thing I wanted to explain too was that like these beans will last me all week for sure. I make them in different ways. I can end up like stir frying them and making it into refried beans, you know, but without the oil. And I make tacos with them with a bunch of veggies. And like these corn tortillas will last me close to a month. There's, I think 30 in here. Oh, 24. Yeah, that'll last me a long time. They stay for a long time. These were 99 cents. I'll probably only be making about a third of this brown rice. That was 69 cents. I'll probably only end up having maybe 2 whole pitas out of this. And I think there's 5 to a pack. Yeah, I believe so. And got those at Grocery Outlet. I got these at Grocery Outlet also. Then I'll have like veggies throughout, you know, every meal. And so a lot of my carbs end up lasting me so long because it's just me eating them. Like my bread, that'll last me close to a month. So I end up having to, sorry guys, shaky camera, freeze it. Now the tortillas, I don't freeze because they break, but they just stay fine in the refrigerator. Same with the pita. And I do keep my rice in the refrigerator so that I don't get any little mealy bugs, which works really good. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these in the pot and get my oven going. Okay guys, I just lined my cookie sheet with parchment paper and then sliced the large eggplant, and I put all the kinds of spices that I prefer, which are paprika, ginger, garlic powder, ground pepper. It's like a butcher style. And now I'm going to put some Himalayan salt. Just not too much, but you have to have enough to season this because it tastes so good with it. Then I have my beet in some foil, so I will be wrapping that up. I already put my clove of garlic in my foil, so we're going to put all of this in the oven at 400. And the beet will take about an hour to an hour and a half, just depending. And by the way, the garlic won't take very long, so you got to check that. Maybe check it in about 15 minutes and see how it is. The beet I just put directly onto the grate, of the shelving grate in the oven. And then I will be checking my eggplant in about probably 20 minutes to see. So in 20 minutes, the garlic should be done. So I'll check everything in 20 minutes. In the meantime, I have chopped up my 2 celery sticks very fine, along with the onion. You can see down there, it's buried. And then some of my bell peppers, which I'm going to finish chopping those. And then that'll be like my nice slaw salad as I use as a condiment for various things. I won't put any mayonnaise or anything in it, just maybe a little lemon juice. One more thing, the beans, I didn't use the whole package, so there's still maybe like a 1/5 left. And I have that going in my handy dandy crock pot. And so let me finish chopping all these things up. Okay guys, there's my little condiment salad. Isn't it pretty? Like a little rainbow of colors. I know you can't see the onion, but it's on the bottom. And so I'm just going to put some lemon on it. This will stay crunchy. It doesn't go soggy. I just put a little lemon to, you know, I like the taste and it kind of helps preserve it. So I can eat this by itself as a salad or add to my salad. I'm just going to toss it now and then put it in the fridge. Okay, there it is. So it tastes really good. I already had a bite of it. I don't season it. I just like it as is. So I'm just going to store it away now. And that'll be good for the week. Now I'm going to cut up the rest of these veggies and bake them after the other items are done. Now, I'm not making hummus. I'm just going to make an eggplant dip out of what I'm roasting. And the beet, I might add to my salads. I might add to my pasta, eat it as a cold salad, and add my condiment salad to it with a little pasta. I'm not sure. I just like beets and they taste so good. But I like to bake these with olive oil so they caramelize nicely with the onion, and I'll do little tomatoes with it. And I'm still not sure what I want to do with the broccoli, but let's see. Okay guys, so here's all my eggplant. This is 2 eggplants with almost a full onion, and then the handful full of grape tomatoes with all my original spices that I used in the last one, but I added cayenne pepper to this. And oh my gosh, it's going to be so good. The only last ingredient I will add is some balsamic vinegar. Okay, they're ready to go. Put the balsamic on there, and it's just going to help caramelize everything with the oil. And with the onions. Oh, it's so good, you guys. It just like falls apart when I'm done. So I can use this in my pitas with the feta, with my eggs, in my pasta. It's so delicious. So I'm going to cover this with foil, both of them. And I made a mistake earlier when I told you guys I haven't roasted eggplant in a long time. I should have wrapped it in foil and added oil. So what I did was added oil on top, and then I covered it with parchment paper, and we'll see how it turns out. But this will go in a couple minutes. Okay guys, this is one of the last things I'm making. So I just cut the stalk up first and put it off to the side. So I cut it thinly. Let me take that little piece off. Enough to where, it'll steam nicely. And then I'll put that in first at the bottom, and then I'll put this at the top. And so that'll get not as mushy. And this takes longer to cook. Then I will put the onion in the actual stir fry portion. So it'll go stalk, the tree trunks, the tops, and then my cubed up eggplant. And then that'll go on the very top because it won't take very long when I steam it. And then when I do the stir fry, I will add all of it. And I'm just going to let it get lightly green. And once I stir fry it, that'll continue the cooking process. And then I can add various things in there, spices, oil, balsamic vinegar. I like coconut oil in mine. Just tastes better. It's better for you. Try to get the unrefined, which means cold pressed. It means virgin oil. And try not to get it from areas where they don't abide by the orangutan habitat. Anyway, that's red palm. Sorry, I'm confusing the two. But anyway, just stir fry this. You can put eggs in it. You can do tofu. You can do both. You can do shrimp. You can do, if you eat chicken or pork, you can add that in. I always like, if you do eat things like that, cook it separately and then add it to your stir fry. And then you could do sesame seed oil or sesame seeds. It's all really good. I would have made hummus, but I get tired of eating hummus, a couple weeks in a row. Plus, I just wanted to make a dip, but I'm also out of tahini. You can use peanut butter, and I'm out of peanut butter too. So I'm just going to bypass that and make a dip so I can, put that in my pitas or dip it, whatever. But this will be super yummy with my eggs and whatnot. Maybe a little tofu later. So guys, hope you like this video. I will give you a cost of everything in a second. Alright guys, here's my stir fry that I'm going to put away for tomorrow or a couple days, and I'll do a stir fry with that. There are my beans cooking away. Here's my roasted eggplant, which turned out really, like, it dried them out, but I kind of like it. It was nice and crunchy, but I ate them like toast. Not all pieces were made, there's still some that are soft, but really good. Taste is there. I did it wrong. Just remember to wrap it in foil and not slice it like that, half. Okay, so here it is. This is the cooked eggplant, tomato, onion. Made 2 of them. There's a lot of spices, so that's why the edges are blackened, but I also put balsamic vinegar. And so I'm going to let these cool, and I'll eat these throughout the week. But you can, like I said, add so many different things to this. So your pasta or to your eggs, potatoes, a side, whatever. Okay, and the beet is still cooking, so that has been in there for over 60 minutes. So we'll see how long that takes. Okay guys, I'm just about done. So the total cost is $11.23, and I don't know why it says stir fry up there. Let me get rid of that. Okay guys, so the total changed to 11. Hope you can see that. Or I'm sorry, $13.23. I forgot to add in fruit, which I'll get 2 full containers at the 99-cent store. So all of this was bought at the 99-cent store for everything, from the eggplant, broccoli, onions, garlic, bell peppers, tomatoes, beets, celery, the cheese, the cottage cheese, the tzatziki sauce, feta, the beans I got at grocery outlet, but they do have beans there. I could have mixed my own. The pita bread, the pita bread was from grocery outlet, and then the rye bread was from Walmart. Brown rice was from grocery outlet. Eggs were from 99-cent store, and so is fruit. So $13.23. So it seems like I always kind of hover around $13 for the week, and this food ends up lasting me a week and a half, and that's why I don't do these videos every week, because I always have leftovers, and can spread it out. And with the veggies and the fresh salads, it's fine. So I'm making a salad, a side salad, that condiment salad I talked about. A pot of beans for soup. I can make refried beans out of them, which I obviously misspelled. I'll fix that. I can put those into my tacos. And with the tacos, I do lots of veggies. And then the pitas, I can put the eggplant. I can do a little bit of rice. I can put the tzatziki sauce. I could do eggs in there. Sandwiches, which will probably be just veggies, and then sometimes I'll put like a little bit of cheese, or an egg sandwich. I like to have like a piece of toast with an egg on it. I can have an egg in the morning, maybe an egg at night. So I'm accounting for 10 eggs. Dip, which is the eggplant dip, and I could do that with the veggies. I can do stir fry and rice, and then rice and eggplant. So here's the breakdown. I had 3 of 5 eggplants, which was $1.20. Broccoli was $1. Onions was I used 2, so that was 30 cents. I used 1.5. I don't know why I wrote it like that, so that'd be 30 cents. I use 1.5 onions, but there's 5 to a pack. I use 1 garlic bulb, 25 cents. Mini bell peppers, $1. Mini lettuce, $1. Grape tomatoes, I use 1/5. Beets, I use 1/3 of the package. 2 celery stalks. Shredded cheese, which costs $2, but I only use like 1/4 each week. Cottage cheese, I go through fast. So whole package. The tzatziki sauce, I'm only using like 1/5, which is 33 cents. The feta package is 97. Beans, $1.10. Pita bread, 2 whole pitas, which is 60 cents. Rye bread, 4 slices, 53 cents. Brown rice, 1/3, 23 cents. Eggs, I'll probably use like a 10 in a week or less, but I'm just overcompensating. So 49 cents. Fruit, $2.